contribution to the industry and to the business of innkeeping. This year's winner is an exceptional person, and like the award says, a long-term contributor to our industry. She avoids the spotlight, works tirelessly to promote our industry, and finds ways to help innkeepers and innkeeping. She Facebooks, she blogs, she tweets, and I understand she's even been known to talk to Martha Stewart about bed and breakfast inns. Running an internet directory, promoting links to the media, serving on the PAII Advisory Council, and yes, writing a book about running a bed and breakfast are among this winter's success stories and contributions. Who knew you could get accolades for writing a book for dummies on how to run a bed and breakfast inn? She brought us into the mainstream, elevated us to dummy status, right up there with other industries, and has even quoted us real innkeepers throughout the entire book. These are but a few of the Award of Merit's contributions. And now I'll let Jay tell you a little bit more about what makes this winner so significant and special to us all.
All I can really add is it's a little bit of a personal touch, because I've gotten to know Mary personally and professionally in the last several years, and she's the definition of the unsung hero. In fact, I don't know if you remember our first phone call. Do you remember our first phone call? I remember it like it was yesterday. Because we had promoted something that we had done with another company out there, and she said, "Jay, don't you know what we are doing? Don't you know?" And I said, "No, tell me, Mary." And I was amazed at all of the things that she was doing through BnBFinder, because she was not grabbing my ear and saying, "Here, come take a look at this every week." But she was doing amazing things for this industry. She doesn't trumpet all the good stuff that she does, and she's always available for some wise counsel for me when I'm dealing with industry issues. I know that she's only a phone call away. She's the epitome of modesty. But we know this, and now we want the industry to hear that Mary has been incredibly impactful and meaningful to our industry.
I'm a real supporter of small business, and I feel very fortunate to live in a country where we have the freedom to pursue our dreams, and for many of us, that is to own our own business. Innkeepers take the challenge of entrepreneurship to one of the highest levels of commitment that I know of, and I'm constantly impressed. This is a special industry to be involved in, and you all should be very proud of your contributions as well. When I graduated from college, I worked in the brokerage industry. Today, I would say I worked in finance, because saying that I worked on Wall Street doesn't quite have the same cachet as it used to. After having my children, I wanted something more flexible where I could work from home if I needed to. And I started in the industry in 1998, and I launched BnBFinder.com in 1999. Like many innkeepers, it's been a learn-on-the-job experience, because as small business owners, we do it all. Except for you guys wear a lot more hats than I do. I started BnBFinder with my brother, who at the time was trying to find a B&B in the Hudson River Valley. And being younger than I was, he started his search on the internet. When he couldn't find anything after doing a search on the popular search engines at the time, and a lot of you probably remember them, Alta Vista, Ask Jeeves, Look Smart. He and I had the brilliant idea, we thought it was a unique idea, of starting a guidebook online. BedandBreakfast.com did exist, however it was called Ins and Outs, BB Explorer, BB Online, and some other directories were around as well. However, the internet was not efficient. By that I mean, if you did a search on the internet for a bed and breakfast, you could get results of almost anything. It could be a horse farm in Hawaii. Pay-per-click, as we know, it didn't exist. There was no Google. But what there was is it was evident that B&Bs presented a unique lodging choice. And it seemed as though the internet would grow and would present the opportunity to put the B&Bs in on a more level playing field with hotels. So I started BnBFinder with the goal of trying to achieve that. It really doesn't seem like that long ago that we were issuing our press releases for the new millennium. And then our theme was B&Bs were travel's best kept secret. Later, our tagline became Wake Up Someplace Special. And today, our industry is fortunate enough to have what I think is a brilliant campaign touting B&Bs as a better way to stay. Our industry has been around for a really long time. If you think about it, there have been innkeepers since before biblical times. However, we're an evolving industry, and I have tried to stay on the forefront of that, using BnBFinder as the vehicle to do that. My favorite part about what I do is spreading the word about the unique and special experiences that can be found at each of your inns. I've never done an interview where the host or the journalist was not more impressed and enthusiastic about bed and breakfast after the interview than before. I'm very proud of my team at BnBFinder because I couldn't run a website like this without them. I'm also fortunate to have kids who happen to think it's cool to have a mom who has her own business, and as they were growing up, did put up with the long hours that it took to do that. Our future is today, and therefore it changes daily. There's so much that we can and will do as an industry to evolve. At BnBFinder, we have some incredible ideas in the pipeline, and I'm sure that all of you, after this incredible information-packed conference, while your heads are probably spinning, have some great ideas and some terrific resolutions that you're going to take back and implement at your inns. I look forward to working with you all for many, many more years, and I thank Jay, the PAII board, the PAII staff, and all of you from the bottom of my heart for this incredible award. Thank you.
Significant and long-lasting contributions to PAII. Winners of this award